family. So glad to see you today on Sunday, February the 24th, 2019, the fourth Sunday of February. Want to come and give you today's morning announcements. Our weekly announcements are as follows. On Wednesday night at 6:30, we will have prayer meeting. At 7 o'clock on Wednesday, we will have Bible study. On Thursday night, the Voices of Calvary will rehearse at 7 p.m. and Brotherhood will meet at 7 p.m. in the W.B. Ridgel Fellowship Hall. On Saturday, March the 2nd, our seasoned saints will meet in the W.B. Fellowship at 11 a.m. Also, seasoned saints, all monies for the Seasoned Saints Amtrak train ride needs to be turned in to Sister Mitchell by next Sunday. So all Seasoned Saints who are going on the train ride, make sure that you get your money to Sister Mitchell by next Sunday. Also, Calvary, we are excited that on Ash Wednesday, which is March the 6th, we will have Ash Wednesday service at 7 p.m. So remember, mark your calendars. March 6th, Ash Wednesday at 7 p.m. we will have service here at Calvary, where we will thank God for all that God has done for us, and we will give God praise and glory that in spite of those things in life that have made us dirty, God continues to clean us up and continues to make us all that God said we could be. So put that on, make sure you put that on your calendars. Ash Wednesday service, March 6th at 7 p.m. All month long, we have been celebrating Black History Month. This is the last Sunday of Black History Month, so we wanted to do something a little bit different. We have been celebrating Black history from individuals all over the country. This Sunday, we want to celebrate Black history that is right here at Mount Calvary. There is much for Lee Haywood to be proud about in his life. Among the things he is most proudest of is the feat that will be difficult to duplicate. As a coach, Haywood took Crosby to state in both basketball and golf during the 1970s. During an era without a three-point shot, it was not uncommon for Haywood's team to rack up over 100 points on their opponents. "We put fear in the hearts of people," Haywood said. "They didn't come to play. They came to keep us from scoring 100 points." Haywood demanded excellence from his team. It came from his demands he placed upon himself and allowed him to be successful. The former coach grew up in Amarillo, Texas, and went to high school in Vernon, a small town near Wichita Falls. The school was segregated, which meant Haywood and his fellow students didn't have a lot of the same opportunities as others. One place where things were more equal was athletics, and Haywood enjoyed participating. He played football well enough to earn a scholarship to Texas College in Tyler. He had no idea he would coach, much less where he would teach. A black high school in Crosby, Charles R. Drew, needed a math teacher, and through fate, Haywood landed the job. After a couple of years, Haywood was recommended for a $200 coaching stipend, which was a big deal, but it was not the biggest thing that was going to happen to him. The head football coach was also the head basketball coach. He asked Haywood if he could take over for him. Haywood, who had played back in high school, dove into the new challenge. "I developed my own system, but the key to my success was making sure the kids had fun," Haywood said. In 1974, a group of promising sophomores had become seasoned seniors, and the Cougars made a run all the way to the state tournament. The team opened the 3A tournament with a win over Andrews, but fell to Gonzales in the state championship game. It would mark the last time the Crosby boys basketball team had been to the state tournament. In his career, Haywood gave a lot of credit to his leaders on the court. In 1978, Haywood went to state again, this time in golf. Crosby had a group of talented golfers living in a new addition named Newport. Haywood decided to start a golf team, and within time, he had one of the best teams in the state. Crosby went to state in 1978 and finished fourth. In 1982, Haywood left Crosby. He went to work at Exxon before going back into education. He had a stop at LaPorte, where he coached soccer 1 year and also taught at Liberty and Lee before finishing his teaching career at Galena Park. Lee Haywood, a perfect example of Black history. Family, don't forget, today at 3 p.m. we go to Washington Chapel for their church anniversary, inviting all of Calvary to come and be with us today at 3 p.m. at Washington Chapel, where Pastor Burns is the under-shepherd, as they celebrate another year of service at their church. Our Kroger Community Reward programs continues, and we need all of our Kroger shoppers to sign up. The money that comes from this program is based on how much you spend in the grocery store and will in no way jeopardize your fuel reward points. So please sign up so that your spending will support our Bridge to the Future capital campaign. Don't forget, we have 3 more phases to go on the building before we are done. If you have any announcements for the following week, you may contact Sister Hunter via text at 713-252-2861, or you may email her at judyhunterb@aol.com. I want to leave you today, family, with this challenge. There is an old saying that suggests things are not as bad as they seem, and behind each cloudy day, the sun, the S-U-N, is still shining. My challenge for each of us today is to realize that behind the cloudy days or the cloudy situations in our lives, the sun, the S-O-N, is still shining. And if we keep our eyes and our minds and our hearts on the sun, if we remember God will never put more on us than He can bear, if we remember that all things work together for the good of them who love the Lord and are called according to His purpose, if we remember with God all things are possible, whatever situations we must face, whatever situations we must endure, whatever situations we must overcome, we can do that with assurance that the sun, the S-O-N, is still shining, and He will take care of us. So today, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what challenges you are facing. I don't know what situations may have you down. I want to encourage you to keep your hand in God's hand. I want to encourage you to know that all things work together for the good of them. I want to encourage you to remember that God is still in control. And I promise you, your frown will turn into a smile. Your sorrow will turn into joy. Your disappointments will turn into hope, because God will take care of you. On that note, Calvary, let's get ready to give God praise and glory, for God is worthy. I'm so glad to have you today. I love you. Let's have some church.